Alright guys, that was a pretty solid 2-putt right there on the hole 10, 370-yard par 4. A little bit of downhill, downwind. Gonna be trying to go just left of that bunker. That's where the pin is. I'm going to 2-iron. I think I can get very close to this green, and there's no reason not to send it, so let's see if we can hit a good shot. Guys, here's where I ended up. Really good shot there. Kind of hit it right over this line. That was easily a 350-yard iron, so that was pretty cool right there. So let's see if we can get up and down. Have a good hole. So that's a bit of a disappointing 4 there. I did leave myself a pretty tough chip, but it was definitely still worth that tee shot. Thought that putt might have a chance to break in, just didn't quite do it, which is fine. On the hole 11, 195 yards, par 3. Gonna hit a cut 8-iron in there, see if we can hit it close. Guys, so here's my shot ended up here. You can see pitch mark, ball ended up there, and that's actually just a few chip shots. I hit a few chip shots from back there as I hopped out of the cart, just trying to get as much short game working as I possibly can. So definitely like those couple shots right there. So we got about probably 15-20 footer. See if we can make it 2. Alright, so a ho-hum 3 there. Thought it would break a little bit. I was dead straight, so not quite the right read there. But on hole 12, 540-yard par 5, gonna be aiming at that cart with a baby fade with the 3-iron. Okay, so I pulled just a bit left. Got 265 left. The pin out there. Pin's probably back center. So I think I'm going to go ahead with a 4-iron here. Probably going to catch a flyer. Might even hit 5-iron. I'm probably going to hit 5-iron honestly, because I don't want to go long and I don't mind being a bit short. So I'm going to go with the 5-iron. Probably going to leave it a bit short of the screen, but should give us a very easy up and down. Alright guys, so that was definitely my best shot of the day so far. Pitch mark is right there. And yeah, that thing was an absolute rocket when it took off. I aimed a bit left and cut it back, and that thing took off like a rocket, which is why I'm so glad I clubbed all the way down. So it was about 265, 268 5-iron there, and just short of pin high. So got about 15 feet for eagle, so let's see if we can roll it in. Alright, so that's a really solid 4 there. Would have liked to have made that, but I gave it a run. That's all you can ask for. On hole 13, 410-yard par 4. Gonna be hitting a 2-iron right at that bunker with a bit of a cut. Alright, so there's a pitch mark, there's the ball. Pin is 140, probably playing closer to 150, so I'm gonna hit probably a bit of a cut 9-iron in there, knock it down a bit. There's a little bit of wind up there, so see if we can hit it close. mud ball. There's a mud ball. Right, guys, so not a terrible shot. You probably might have heard me in that video, I'm not sure, but I had a mud ball there. I'm sure you could see it when I was kind of filming where the ball ended up in the fairway, but you can see it landed there, rolled there, and that would have been right on the money, I'm telling you guys, if there wasn't any mud on it, because it shot left. So a bit of a little tip for you guys: if you're playing in a wet conditions where it's not lift clean in place, or just in general, if you got some mud in the ball, it goes as follows. These are the rules of physics in general for the golf ball. If there's mud or any kind of debris on the left part of the ball will go right. If there is stuff on the right part of the ball, it will go left. If it's in the middle, it's kind of a crapshoot. But if you see it on the right or left, you can kind of predict for it. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. So I've got about 20 feet here. See if we can make it 3. Alright, so would have liked to have made that one again, just not quite getting them to fall right now. But on hole 14, 155 yards to the back part of this pin. Gonna be hitting a 3/4 9-iron, trying to knock it down a little bit, just kind of get it maybe to the back center, and give ourselves a look at it too. Guys, here's what we got left. See the pitch mark right there in the ball. It actually rolled up to right about there, and then it started sliding back down because there is a pretty big ridge. This pin is in the back of it, so this is a very tough pin location. Actually takes probably what is the easiest par 3 in this course, and definitely makes it competitive with the other 190 or 200 yard par 3s. So see if we can make a putt. Thought that was tracking, but it's a bit short, unfortunately. So now we're on hole 15, par 4, just under 400 yards. Gonna be starting at that tree line right there. You see that right on that edge there, and playing a bit of a cut with the 3-iron, working it off of that. Alright guys, well, as you guys might have seen by some of the lightning strikes that last shot, we decided to drive in, and we ended up probably waiting about 30-40 minutes. Really bad storm blew through. But we came back out. This is where my ball landed, and you see it kicked to the right a bit there. Got about 150 left. Probably going to take a 9-iron and try to flight a little bit under this wind, and yeah, see if we can get reacclimated and just keep this round going. So this is my ball right there. You can see the pitch mark. Got about 25 feet. Pulled it just a bit left, but little tight. Hadn't swung it probably about an hour. I figured I would take this time now, since it's relevant, to talk about how to handle a rain delay, especially if you're in a tournament situation. And the first thing to keep in mind is that you can expect the ball to go a little bit shorter, because typically when a storm goes through, it's a cold front, meaning there's going to be cooler temperatures. And because of all the weather, you know, all the rain that's in the ground now, it's going to be evaporating, which is going to cause a much heavier, thicker, humid atmosphere. So I would say when you have a storm go through, just play maybe 10% more of your yardage, and kind of play into that. It's definitely, and then just kind of adjust from there. And obviously you're going to be a lot wetter and might get more mud balls, but I'm sure most committees would probably do lift clean in place. So just a few tips, and maybe one last thing: play for around the greens, the ball to land a little softer and not roll quite as much. Huge tip, if you can, you know, just try to really inspect the first green back, because it'll give you really good clues on how hard it was raining in that particular area, and you can kind of adjust as you go on with whether you should add distance, take off distance, and that kind of stuff. So Just a few things to keep in mind when you have a rain delay. Now let's see if we can hit a good putt. That was a little unfortunate, but I'll be honest. Again, something else I didn't mention, a lot of the times you'll be able to re-warm up before you go back out there. Committees aren't going to generally make you go right back out, you know, tight, no acclimation to the conditions, that kind of thing. So, you know, I'm not too worried about that. I hit a good putt, and it just kind of snaked by a little more than I thought. But that's another big one. If you are able to re-warm up, spend a ton of time on the greens and get acclimated to the new speeds. So with that being said, on a hole 16, 335 yards, hitting a 4-iron right at that bunker. Alright guys, hit a pretty good tee shot here. 74 yards left to the pin, 58-degree wedge. See if we can hit it close. Alright, so that was a bit of a okay 4. Would have liked to make a 3 there, but is what it is. On to hole 17, 540 yard par 5. Gonna be hitting a cut up the left center or center with the 2-iron. Alright guys, so we got 278. You can see 266 is what it says there, so the pin's in the back a bit. So I'm gonna go with a 3-iron here, let it squeeze out. It'll probably chase up there pretty good, so let's see if we can hit a good shot. Alright, so here's what I got left. Caught it a little heavy, but obviously this is the miss. Looks like about 50 yards. Gonna be hitting the 58-degree wedge. Alright guys, well, we've made it to hole 18. I hope you guys have been enjoying this video so far. So hole 18, 430 yard, par 4. Gonna be starting it at the edge of that bunker, working it left to right with a 2-iron. See if we can get it in the fairway. Alright guys, we got 166 left. You can see the pitch mark. It's a pretty gnarly pitch mark. The ball is really going short right now, so it's to be expected. 166, probably gonna go with a 9-iron here, and try to hit a good shot in. I think the pin is pretty far up front, so it'd be good to bring it in with a little bit of spin. Alright guys, so walking up, pull this one a little bit left. See the ball right there. So, got about 30 feet left. Let's see if we can finish with a bang. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a lot of fun to play. Hope you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy playing. Definitely check out Hampshire greens. Oh, by the way, that's pretty cool right there. Got a cute little doe running around, but we saw a ton of deer today. But yeah, I had a couple weather delays and a couple other things happen, but got through it. Hope you guys had a fun time tagging along, and I will be continuing to put out a lot more of these. And I'm probably gonna do some kind of update on the channel as well, because I will be this winter getting really serious about pro golf, and gonna be spending a lot of time competing in like mini tours and stuff like that. I will make sure I keep pumping out some good content though, so stay tuned, because I probably will make an update on give like a channel update in the near future. So, but until then, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.